آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر والقدر خيره وشره من الله والبعث بعد الموت لا إله إلا الله.
But hold on, that is not all there is to it.
Speak for anybody else's experience. I can only speak for, you can only speak for yours and I can only speak for mine. And if we were to examine, distressing thoughts that you have, actually, then my argument, and which if you're going to kind of argue it, my argument is that those distressing thoughts aren't true.
What's the last thing you said?
Those distressing thoughts are not true, and in fact, when we realise that, we're actually much more in the best person that we can be.
I mean, I don't agree with that, but we can agree to disagree. I'm going to give a talk now. Right, I think, Shall we?
Well, it's up to you. What's your wrap up of that then?
I don't know. I think because everything you talked about is subjective. Just like you said that this is your understanding, and you're asking me about my understanding, but then you're asking me a hypothetical question.
Well, I'd say that like for instance,
for example, when you said consciousness is within matter,
that's a slightly different argument.
Yeah, but to me that is not science. To me that is not even something conceivable.
What's not?
That matter can be conscious. You give me the experiment of the double slit, but I don't believe that's conscious.
Okay,
I believe that is the only two ways that they can.
These things can't
manifest.
These things can't be absolutely proven because we're at the kind of edges of.
Which is one of the most important things.
Yeah, but what I actually was saying is that are you conscious?
I'm conscious.
Are you matter?
Yes. Well, I'm made of matter.
Yeah, so that's all I was saying is that there's consciousness and matter.
No, but you cannot say matter is consciousness.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
But that's
No. I said that consciousness can be contained within matter.
Yeah, it can be contained within.
Yeah.
However, do you agree that consciousness and matter are two different things?
I'd say I couldn't answer that question.
Why not? Do you
because scientifically,
is consciousness
it's
material or immaterial?
Well, in a sense, here's the argument from a religious point of view. If God made this universe,
ask from your point of view. Do you believe consciousness is material or immaterial? Just like you said, forget about everyone else. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Do you believe consciousness is material or immaterial? And if it is material, what matter is it made of?
So to answer, I'd say that within material, material is just energy, and energy is also
and
this energy that is part of this whole existence is conscious.
But we know energy and matter are the same, right?
Huh?
Energy and matter are the same.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Because if that is the same, I'm not asking you about the synonyms, I'm asking you about consciousness. We know for you to say consciousness is energy, you need to prove to me what kind of energy it is. If you're telling me consciousness is matter, you need to tell me what matter it is. Because otherwise you'll just be speculating.
Okay, so I cannot prove the things that you're saying. What do I believe will then also be a speculation, like everything that everyone says.
So you're saying it's a speculation?
Well, no, that everyone is saying. You said you asked me my belief, and my belief is that everything that we can experience.
Consciousness is a fact. The fact that you are now telling me I don't know whether consciousness is matter or energy.
No, I didn't say that. I mean, matter is energy.
Yeah, and what is consciousness then?
Well, that's another. That would really be the beginning. It wasn't. What is consciousness? Does matter or energy?
No, I asked you what is consciousness. Is consciousness material or immaterial? That was my question. So if you're going to speculate,
I don't know.
Please don't. If you don't know, you have the option to say I don't know.
I don't know for sure. Yeah.
That's good enough for me. That's what I'm saying. Many people think that there is consciousness everywhere. They don't even know what consciousness is.
But going back to kind of religious terms, I guess, like you say, it's a speculation or it's a story that I might have about consciousness. But in regard to religion, if God makes the world, what's he making it from?
What is he making it from? From his power, from his will.
Yeah, but what is it then? So you're saying that all this earth is God's will?
So God is a creator.
Yeah.
He creates things.
As
So he brought.
what?
So for example, if you think about matter and energy, he brought that into existence. Yes?
Yeah.
So when God says, like in the Quran, it says kun fayakun, all he has to do is say, be, and it becomes.
Yeah.
So this is his will and his ability to create, and that is what manifests.
He's creating what?
Everything.
Matter.
Everything.
Energy.
So everything.
Energy. No. But specify
No, but it
matter
has
and
to be.
energy. Yeah.
Everything.
But no. You can't say
Including
everything.
consciousness.
So
Including the soul.
okay.
Which you don't know what is made
So
of.
everything, and that's
better,
everything. I'm including
Everything,
in
including
my
you. Absolutely,
No, but I'm including that as in the effectively in religious terms. I don't believe it in these terms, but the effectively the Eden of existence. Combined with the beginnings of whatever it is.
Like I said,
Everything. Is everything.
That's the best
but
answer.
I don't think we're actually disagreeing on everything.
No,
But
we are
the thing is that
we're disagreeing on the key thing.
if God creates energy, I guess the question that you're kind of asking me, and I think it's an impossible one to say, is God controlling that energy?
God controls it, yes.
So that energy.
I mean, it is within the will of God.
Yes.
What is happening is not outside the knowledge of God. What is happening is also within the will of God.
So
that means He wills it to happen. So, for example, you still have free will, but He's allowing you that free will.
You're assuming I have free will.
You have a free will. Is somebody forcing you to talk to me?
But that's not the issue about what free will.
That's the main question.
I have the illusion of free will.
Doesn't matter. Even if you have the illusion, do you, in any way, shape, or form, believe you are being forced?
Well, that's not the issue. If you have a mouse going through a maze,
Yes.
And you have some food at the end of the maze, are they forced? They would like to go a certain way, but they're diverted by other things, aren't they?
Yeah.
By the maze.
But the mouse will be aware that the space it lives in, it is all that is. For example, if somebody told you to go in this world the way you're created as a man, and somebody told you other than that to tell you, okay, Mark, start flying. You see, that doesn't mean that you're being forced to just not to fly because you don't have the ability right now.
No, I know. But we're not talking about practicalities when we're talking about free will. But anyway, I don't want to go too because that's another can of worms.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But all I want to tell you is that God is conscious.
I was just at a point when you described that, is that in your mind, God created by will the earth.
God's will, God's ability of creating, His attribute of creating, brought everything into existence.
Everything and that energy into existence, and He has control of that energy.
Yes.
So is that energy, in essence, is conscious of God's will, isn't it? Because it's
when you talk about
God's
energy,
every little molecule is being driven around.
That's where you're wrong. When you talk about energy and matter in that sense, yes, God is in control of the heavens and the earth, no doubt about that. Yes, but the heavens and the earth are inanimate. You are animate. So you're a sentient being. You have the consciousness. They don't. That's what we believe. We don't believe a rock has consciousness. Yes, unless God gives it the ability to, which is different. But by itself, in its nature, it is not something that has consciousness.
This is something that.
However,
so can I ask you then, just to clarify? So, say if we look at the rock of the world, and God creates that rock. At what point does God step back from the control of that rock?
No, it's still controlling.
Okay, so that rock of the world has God's consciousness driving it.
No. When you talk about God being control of the rock, does that mean the rock is aware of its being controlled?
It didn't matter.
Because that's what consciousness is. Being aware is consciousness.
Okay, no. If you're at the top of a bus and you're going around and you're thinking, I'm going to go left here, and you do go left there. You're not driving it, but you're imagining it. But what I'm saying is the conjoining of God's consciousness with the rock. So in essence, there's a God is everywhere. Isn't
Okay,
it?
let's.
God is
I think
everywhere.
we need to
God is
define.
everywhere.
We need to step back
Okay.
and define consciousness, because maybe we are talking from different hymn sheets
I think
here.
you mean awareness, don't you?
What is consciousness?
Do you
to you?
mean self-awareness?
I want, for me,
Well,
consciousness.
you define it.
Yeah, for me, consciousness of being self-aware.
Yeah.
That is what consciousness is. Okay? What is consciousness to you?
Well, I'd say consciousness, I guess, in essence, is a degree of. It is so many different aspects of that.
Give me your simplest definition.
So, consciousness would be almost, I suppose, it would come down to that kind of intelligent design aspect of it, wouldn't it? So it could be that you could imbue, like for instance, artificial intelligence onto
I don't believe that's consciousness, artificial intelligence. AI is just a set of programs that react to stimuli. Okay? What I'm saying
So
is that
it's
you as a human being are different from an artificial intelligence robot. Okay?
Okay, so-
because if that robot wasn't programmed for that particular set of sequences, then maybe it will not perform those particular set of sequences.
I've come to it now. What I'm thinking is that there's human consciousness and there's God consciousness.
Of course, there are different concepts, but the concept remains the same, of being aware of the self first, of being able to do something.
Do you think the rock is aware of God?
The rock is aware of God. In what sense?
Is there a relationship between the rock and God?
Is there a relationship? I mean, there is obviously the connection that it was a creation of God. Yes? And maybe the awareness and the consciousness which you have is something that differentiates you from a rock.
Well,
Say, for example, if somebody is going to...
cut off my finger.
Yeah, listen, that's a good example. If somebody is going to cut off your finger, or you are aware that somebody is going to cut off your finger, you will actually take steps to avoid that. But if somebody is going to cut a rock, do you think a rock will move?
So where is my consciousness? So where is the consciousness in all of me or only in my brain?
It's inside.
Where?
It's inside your... Yeah, it's in your mind.
Well, no, is
And
my
your-
mind in my brain?
Maybe it's your nervous system.
Okay, so if I, so my finger is also part of my nervous system. So if I cut it off, does it
feel the
have?
pain?
Does it
feel the pain?
does it have consciousness?
Yes.
The finger that's cut off.
Your finger is connected to you.
Oh
And you
no,
have
but once it's
consciousness.
cut off,
Say again?
once it's cut off, does it have consciousness?
Which part? The part
My
that
finger,
is...
the cut off bit.
The cut-off part obviously is not conscious anymore.
It's no longer conscious.
Yeah.
But it did have. It did have
You've
consciousness.
heard of phantom fingers, right?
Oh yes.
Okay,
That's a
good.
different matter. I'm gonna go. It's been enjoyable talking to you.
Likewise, Mark. Thank you very
care.
much for your time.
All right.
You take
Take
care.
care. Bye bye.
You need to give it
Oh.
a 6.
That went all over the place, isn't it?
We'll do our debate. Can you give me that?